Welcome to the Madison Miller Podcast Special Edition Series, where I go through each and every 2024 NCAA Men's College Basketball Conference Tournament. This is going to be the 13th of 32 shows, and this will be the America East Conference, as the games will be held at the home arenas of the higher seeded team. So I'll go over the seedings, and then I'll do the bracket and do all that other fun stuff that we normally do. So without further ado, the seedings. Your number one seed in this tournament, and unsurprisingly so, the Vermont Catamounts. 25-6 overall, 15-1 in conference play. Your 2 seed, the UMass Lowell Riverhawks. 29 overall, 11-5 in conference play. Your 3 seed, the Bryant Bulldogs. 19-12 overall, 11-5 in conference play. Your 4 seed, the New Hampshire Wildcats. 15-14 overall, 7-9 in conference play. Your 5 seed, the Binghamton Bearcats. 15-14 overall, 7-9 in conference play. Your 8 seed, the Maine Black Bears. 15-16 overall, 7-9 in conference play. Your 7 seed, the UMBC River Treers. 11-20 overall, 6-10 in conference play. Your 8 seed, the Albany Great Danes. 13-18 overall, 5-11 in conference play. And did not qualify for the tournament, the NJIT Highlanders. 7-21 overall, 3-13 in conference play. So, without further ado, here we go. All right, the quarterfinals, which will begin Saturday, March 9th. 8 seed Albany, 1 seed Vermont. Vermont is just a monster, as it is in this conference each and every year. They're very deep. As they are all the time. TJ Long leads the way, 12 points a game. I project Vermont 19.2, total 146, and a 5th, so I'm going to advance Vermont. The second of 4 quarterfinal games, 7 seed UMBC, 2 seed UMass Lowell. UMass Lowell is a deep team themselves, led by Ayinde Hakeem, almost 15 a game. I project UMass Lowell 13.7, total 153 and 4/5. UMBC, obviously we know them for upsetting Virginia, but they're not on that level this time around, so I'm going to advance UMass Lowell. The third of 4 quarterfinal games, 6 seed Maine, 3 seed Bryant. Bryant's a really solid team in this conference. They have one of the best players in the conference in Sharif Gross-Bullock, over 18 a game. I project Bryant 9.4, total 142 and 13/20, so I'm going to advance Bryant. And your last of 4 quarterfinal games, 5 seed Binghamton and 4 seed New Hampshire. These two teams are kind of even. I'd say Taimu Chenery leads the way for Binghamton, and New Hampshire leading the way. It's Clarence Daniels at almost 20 a game. Daniels is the best guy in the court in this game. I project New Hampshire 2.4, total 146 and 3/10. So, therefore, I'm going to advance New Hampshire. All right, the semifinals will be Tuesday, March 12th. 4 seed New Hampshire, 1 seed Vermont. Daniels can absolutely carry New Hampshire, to be competitive in this game, but Vermont is just deeper. They have the experience, they have the coach. I project Vermont 15.2, so I'm going to advance Vermont. And your other matchup in the semis, 3 seed Bryant, and 2 seed UMass Lowell. These two teams are pretty even as well. You have Hakeem on one side on Lowell. Gross Bullock is probably the best guy on the court, but UMass Lowell is probably going to advance. They're the better team. I project them 2.8 over Bryant. If Bryant was home, maybe they would have been the pick. Or if they're on a neutral, Bryant would have been the pick. But I'm going to advance UMass Lowell because of home court. And then, yeah, this is pretty much a chalk championship. This will be Saturday, March 16th. 2 seed UMass Lowell, 1 seed Vermont. Best guy in the court could very well be Hakeem of UMass Lowell, and in Vermont, Long is awesome, TJ Long. But Vermont's just a deeper team, and they know how to win these types of games as a program. So I'm going to advance Vermont, and I project them 8.25. So I have the Vermont Catamounts winning the auto bid for the 2024 NCAA tournament for the America East Conference. UMass Lowell will probably be in the CBI, maybe Bryant as well. Some odds here for the conference tournament. Vermont's a -280 favorite. UMass Lowell's +360. Bryant's 12-1. Maine's 40-1. New Hampshire's 45. Binghamton's 50. UMBC and Albany are each 100. The value pick here to win this conference tournament is Bryant. They're 12-1. Gross Bullock's a good player, averages 18 a game. So if there's a value play on the board, it's Bryant at 12-1. Most outstanding player of the tournament, I'm going to go with TJ Long of Vermont. But it absolutely could be some of those other guys I brought up on some of the other okay teams in this conference. We talked about other tournament opportunities already for this league, albeit it's a small league, so there's not really a lot of them. So some coaching opportunities. So Vermont's coach has been there for a really long time, John Becker. I mean, if he doesn't jump now, is he ever going to make that jump? That's obviously one to watch. He'll probably stick around. UMass Lowell is a decent coach too, and back to Ket. And would he consider a jump? Bryant actually has a first-year coach, Phil Martelli Jr., because their coach resigned very early in the season, Jared Grasso. So Martelli Jr. has done a nice job rallying the troops here. And there's some other teams that I feel like have exceeded expectations, such as New Hampshire and even Binghamton to some degree. Nathan Davis did a good job in year one. Lavelle Sanders, I think, did a nice job at Binghamton this year. On the flip side, hot seat. Grant Billmeyer, year one at NJIT. Don't see him getting axed. Dwayne Killings at Albany. Never know. Jim Ferry at UMBC. Maybe. In Maine, Chris Markwood. But yeah, the hottest seat, there isn't really one that stands out. UMBC's coach, Jim Ferry, maybe. Because they really haven't been relevant since the Virginia upset. But, like, that's the one that could happen from, like, a hot seat candidate. But from, like, this guy might bounce for a better opportunity. Maybe Vermont's coach and maybe UMass Laos coach. And then, as we say each and every one of these shows now, it's hard to project these standings next year, considering like the transfer portal and all that jazz. So there you have it for the America East. Next up will be the Big Sky.